I would like to introduce people on the dais is our PCC President, Dinesh Chodankar, Mahila President, and also the candidate for 16 Naveli Zilla Panchayat, Pratima, our Vice President of PCC, Mr. Altin Gomes, Secretary of PCC, Mr. Frankie, and Lalan from Mahila. I would like to tell you all, the South Goa district will work very hard to see that our candidate from Naveli, 16 Naveli, Srimati Pratima, wins the Zilla election. We have 4 panchayat in this Naveli Zilla Panchayat. We will see that all the 4 panchayat, the Congress party gets a lead. With the support of all leaders like our opposition leader Mr. Digambar Kamath, our South Goa MP Sri Francis Santana, our local MLA from Naveli Mr. Luisin Falero, and Purtori MLA Regina, and with all the support from the PCC, our president has given a good choice for the people of Naveli constituency to fight this Zilla election. So we will see that she comes with a huge margin to win this election in Naveli. Thank you.
So welcome to all of you. Today this press conference will be in the 2 parts. First part about our ZP elections, and after the first part you are free to ask the questions. Thereafter I will start my second part of the press conference. Yesterday, Goa Pradesh Congress Committee has announced the candidature of our Mahila Congress President. Is known as a firebrand leader, raising the various issues and fighting for the people. And she is not just known in her own area. We have seen her popularity all over Goa. During when I contested my election in North Goa, during my by-election in Panjim, we have seen how people were taking her. So initially, she said she wanted to contest, and thereafter she changed her mind and said she is not interested in contesting. Once she announced, I started getting various calls from the people of Naveli. And we were happy that one grassroots level worker who has dedicated her youthful life right from the Youth Congress, being a corporator and being a Mahila Congress president, we thought we will be fortunate to have a dynamic leader like Pratima to be our representative. And after her decision, we felt very bad that we are losing one good Zilla Panchayat candidate. And many of them requested me that we should convince Pratima to contest this election, to give a better option to the people of Naveli ZP constituency. Then accordingly, we started a discussion with Pratima, with our local MLA, Luisin Bab, and also our High Command. And accordingly, all of us told Pratima that you have to contest this election for the people. Because people are demanding. So it is the other way around. Normally when election comes, we have seen many candidates come forward to contest. And here we have a candidate who says, I don't want to contest. And people are demanding that she should contest. So I said, this opportunity very few candidates get. And accordingly, Dinesh Gundarao spoke to her, I spoke to her, and then our local MLA also told her that you go around, meet the people, take the feedback, and you take a decision. And accordingly, after the party requested her, She has accepted, and yesterday we have announced her. Tomorrow at 10:30, she is filing her nomination along with the various leaders. Our local MLA Luizinbab Falelo, our CLP leader Digambar Bag Ahmed, our South Goa MP is on a parliamentary tour. He will see if it is possible, he will try to make it. Our another MLA Alex Bab Reginald and entire party office bearers will accompany her to file the nomination. And since she is the people's choice, since she is people's candidate who is contesting this election to respect the sentiments of the people of Naveli ZLP constituency, we have no doubt about her victory. But we will not be overcome. We will move house to house. We will give the responsibility of every part of our constituency to various office bearers, and we'll see that she wins with thumping majority. Okay, so I request her also to address.
Namaskar. First and foremost, I would like to say that yes, at last I took a decision yesterday, and I humbly accept the offer to contest Naveli 16 constituency Jilla Panchayat elections. Yes, I am declared as the Congress candidate. Initially, I had declined the offer with all humility, thinking because all my well-wishers throughout Goa had told me that it's time to go ahead. आणि जेन्ना म्हाका आमच्या बाब CLP leaders जावं आमचे अध्यक्ष जावं, they told me that there is a demand that you should contest because you have held various agitations, dharna, खंय जाल्यार you have been active, and since you have been called as a Iron Lady, we want it will be a blessing that if you contest one. When I declined it, obviously I had come on the press media आयिल्ले, पूण then obviously like high command जावं तशेंच आमचे local leaders, they started getting feedback that yes, Pratima should contest one. And when they told me, I happened to go and meet our local MLA of Naveli, that is Bab Luisin Falero ji. I met him and he guided me and he told me, if the high command and if the local leadership are telling you that you should do one thing, Munu, since you have declined, you go to the ground. Naveli works. I went to Naveli constituency, met various panchas, sarpanchas. I met the local leaders down there. And believe me, I did a tour of 4 days. And it was an outstanding the welcome they were giving me, they were so happy that there were compliments like, at last, very good decision taken by the party, and go ahead. And then, at last, yesterday I came and I delivered my message. I सांगले पक्षाचे अध्यक्ष, आम्ही सांगले आमचे लिडरांनी, आम्ही सांगले Luisin Baba, that fine म्हणून. I would like to say that I was always a loyal soldier of Congress, working for last 24 years in the party. I have had all front-ranking positions. हांव युथांतल्यान भायर वयर सरिल्ले भुरगे, गिरीश बाब जेन्ना युथ काँग्रेस अध्यक्ष आशिल्ले तेन्ना ताच्या वांगडा हांवें स्टार्ट केली म्हजी जर्नी. I reached to become the Youth Congress State President. Then Naveli, almost ह्या लोकांनी म्हाका सुमार 1,500 वोट घालून कावन्सिलर केले इलेक्ट. मागीर हांव वायस चेअरपर्सन इलेक्शनाक जिखले, वायस चेअरपर्सन म्हणून हांवें काम केलें मडगांव म्युनिसिपालिटी खातीर, आनी चेअरमॅन ऑफ मडगांव मार्केट देखून हांवें इलेक्शन लढोवन जिखून तें काम केलें. पक्षान देखून म्हाका यूथ काँग्रेस प्रेसिडेंट हें पद हांव जिखलें इलेक्शन जावन. हांव स्पोक पर्सन म्हणून जालें, जनरल सेक्रेटरी, एंड लास्ट 4 years आमचो श्री राहुल गांधी, when he gave me the responsibility of being the Mahila Congress of Goa, I don't have to tell. Today social media is so powerful. You all have seen on the social media all my agitations, my dharna, fighting with the BJP, exposing the BJP wherever it may be, however cases they have put. I have not shied away. So I thought that this is not the time to run away. Naveli, we have to आमचो जो काँग्रेस फ्लॅग आसा तो we have to see it fly high because some MLAs तांकां जेंकां आमी आमच्या पदान आमच्या पक्षान जेंकां सिंबॉल दिलो आनी सिंबॉला खातीर ते आमदार जावन गेले ते आयज खंय तरी म्हणपाक लागल्या की काँग्रेस डज नॉट एक्झिस्ट इन गोवा तांकां हे दाखोवपा खातीर की एटलिस्ट नावेली पीपल आर गोना प्रूव बिकॉज नावेली लोक म्हाका सांगतात आमचे शिरांतली आजून काँग्रेसाचे रगत आसा आमचे काळजाक आजून काँग्रेस आसा आनी दे आर टेलिंग मी मॅडम वी नो पेट्रोल गॅस सगळे खंय पावला त्यांनी बीजेपीन कितें केल्लें आसा वील स्टार्ट इट फ्रॉम हियर म्हणून सो आय एम थँकफूल टू आमचो लिडर राहुल गांधीजी आमची प्रेसिडेंट श्रीमती सोनिया गांधीजी आमचे लिडर प्रियंका गांधीजी तशेंच आमचे जे इन्चार्ज ऑफ गोवा डेस्क आसा काँग्रेसाचे श्री दिनेश गुंडूरावजी हू was the main force who convinced me that I had to take on and told me, Pratima, when you're called as Iron Lady, you have to face the challenge. And I thought that I should not shy away because I've always taken challenges and I'm thankful to my president, Bab Girish Chodankar, who really persuaded it and convinced me. Amcho Navelicho Amdar, Bab Lucy Valero, who was right from the beginning, told me that you are a winnable candidate, you have done a lot of good work, society looks upon you, boards look upon you, please go forward. Of course, I am very thankful to our CLP leader, Bab Digambar Kamatji, who was always supportive and always told me, तुका भिवपाची गरज नसा गो प्रतिमा आमी आसा हांव आसतलो तसोच आमचो साउथ डिस्ट्रिक्टचो प्रेसिडेंट बाब जो who told me that don't worry, I will work for you in Ramapur, Silli, Sarzora, Naveli, आमचो. I would like personally say thanks to my friend and the secretary of PCC and the local leader, that is my Frankie Piris, who stood by me like a brother till date. He is with me. Tour तेरे मुझे बरोबर केला. He has also given the feedback. So अपेक्षा करता की माझ्या बरोबर not only PCC office bearers, आमचे काँग्रेस leaders, South District Committee along with the president and my Mahila Congress team along with Youth Congress, NSUI will all and mainly thank you म्हणून सोदता नावेलीचे भाव भयण्यांनी जितल्या जाणांनी हांव एक 60-70 लोकांक मेळ्ळा लोकल लिडर्स पंचास they have told me, they are the ones who have told me, go ahead madam, we are with you. The welcome and the smile they gave me, they said you have to win and we are with you. So अपेक्षा करता आमचे लोकल जे लिडर आसा नावेली जावं ते सरपंचा पंचायत तशेंच बाब किसान फडते बाब जाकारियस बाब जॉर्जी मिस्टर लिओ बाब आमचो लंबू कोणी जावं खंयच्या कोणाच्या दारान गेले म्हाका वेलकम करून म्हणला काँग्रेस इज इन हार्ट एंड आमी काँग्रेस फूड हाडलो म्हणून सो हांव अपेक्षा करता कि I will fight. We are going all out. We will fight. I know I will have lot of hurdles because after all it is Pratima who is contesting and I know who has exposed the government. खूप केला सो तांचे खूप आसतले तरी पासून हांव विश्वास दवरता नावेली भाव भयण्याचेर की जेन्ना हांवें इन द इंट्रस्ट ऑफ पार्टी हांवें हें स्विकारलां जेन्ना हांवें नाकारिल्लें पूण इन द इंट्रस्ट ऑफ पार्टी वेन हांवें एक्सेप्टेड दीस पीपल ऑफ नावेली एंड रामापूर सिल्ली and Sarzora will get me elected with thumping majority and will show that Congress does exist and it will be the beginning in Goa of Congress. Thank you.
Any questions related to ZP?
Girish, Girish, last time the candidate Sankalpa Pelo, त्याचे चलयान गेम घेतलो आपल्या काँग्रेसी तिकेट आपल्या दिवची Do you expect any reward in that?
See, they met us and they have put their claim because everyone has the right to put up a claim. Pratima has already met them, they spoke to them. They have a bright future. They are young, this is just beginning. We welcome them in the party organization. They should start working and build a leadership. They are very young, the future is theirs.
Just question related to this question. Bapushi's son, they made a claim along with his wife that the ticket should be given by him. Now all purpose is entering and Bapushi are staying there. What made you to import a candidate from Margana? No Naveli. You had no candidates in Naveli. Technically speaking, I don't think your candidate is from Naveli. That is on the borders.
kind information of the media. Last 20 years, I've been visiting Pratima either on a birthday or some celebrations, and whenever I visit her in Naveli. So 20 years back, when Savio and myself, we were counselors, that time she was staying at Palmarat in their house. But last 20 years, she is the resident. She is the resident.
Technically speaking, like she is the most, she was not the owner.
No, she.
And there, it is very important. Then in Naveli.
See, the people, Mr. Manohar Parrikar was a resident of Mapsa.
My question is whether you had no other candidate
No, see,
in Naveli, and you have to get one candidate.
No, absolutely not.
Who has 15 of voting right only recently.
Absolutely
in
not.
Naveli. Yeah.
She is from Naveli ZP constituency. She was living there. Technically, her vote had remained in the Margao area because she was the councillor. But for last 20 years, she is a resident. So even if that domicile clause for any outsider also come,
No,
that 15-year
I'm
clause
not
also.
talking about official learning. I'm talking about the pure fact, technical fact. That she is a voter. She is a voter. She is a voter who will become recently. So my question is not on her legality or my question is whether you had no other choice in order than to get Pratima.
Moment which we told you right from beginning, not today, we always bend before the wishes of the people. When the people started flooding me with phone calls saying that Pratima is the choice, we have given a choice.
When you started receiving this calls?
Pardon?
When you started?
When she denied, and when you have written
No, but
on the Goan that the story went viral in Navelim, you should be actually happy about it. That people read what you wrote and they started calling me. I started receiving calls. Various leaders started receiving calls. That we were happy that Pratima is contesting and we had given her a complete backing. We don't know why she has backed out. Yes, then we have bent before the wishes of the people.
No, the point is, my point is, Babu Shredek had passed away. How many? When he had passed away?
6 months back. 6 months back.
Why was so much gap and a delay?
No, she started working actually immediately.
No, she was not there in the field at all.
No, she started working that time only. She can.
And I would like to tell this, Gilu, let me make it very clear. In democracy and constitution says that anyone can contest from anywhere. For example, my old MLA of Naveli, he resides in Borda, Torauta, Borda, Fatota. But he's also been the ex-CM and right now he's the MLA. Secondly, Babu Asgankar, रावता मडगांव आणि तो असा आमदार पेडण्याचो तशेंच मनोहर पर्रीकर रावतालो म्हापसा आणि आशिल्लो आमदार पणजेचो आनी डोंट गो फार बाबूश मनसरा तालिगांव रावता पणजेचो आमदार आसा पूण हांव लिगली कायद्यान 20 वर्सां रावता न्हिदता जेवता नावेली म्हजो वोट ते आशिल्लो सो वेन आय डिसायडेड वेन द पार्टी ऑफर्ड मी Yeah, the leadership thought.
The leadership said that we have to force you.
Because they've seen my work. I'm feeling proud and blessed that the leadership came with the offer to me because they've seen my work. And it's not only Naveli, it's all over Goa. Today, even Goa, so internationally also people are saying, social media is powerful that they've seen my work. So they thought that Congress should give women empowerment Kenya sir. It's a very good sign. And not only women empowerment, even youth are Delhi sir. So I'm thankful to the leadership in Delhi and Goa. And I've taken it as a challenge and we are fighting it.
Pratima, does this mean that you give up your aspirations of being an MLA?
Not at all. Not at all. Never. I've got long future. I've just started my 40. Your people are contesting at 65, 70. So I've got long future. And party will see the sacrifices I've done. So I'll be rewarded.
गिरीश बाबू काँग्रेस पार्टी प्रतिमांक झेडपी इलेक्शन कॉन्टेस्ट करून सांगता आता जरा नो पावर झेडपी म्हणल्यार एक डेड बॉडी जावन पडला इतली वर्सां what work she is because as iron lady and being so much of education the काय काम असतं आता?
See, it depends on how you use your position. Some people see no power in that. Some people say you can see lot. See, if she can do lot of things as a Mahila Congress president, what powers Mahila Congress president is having? As a Youth Congress president, what powers Youth Congress president is having? But despite that, she has delivered. She worked for the people. So it's depend on your personal capacity, how you can use that position to serve the people. Yeah. Any more questions?
Thank you.
Who was this Abhishek's son? What's his name? Hendrik Schwell. Hendrik.
I have met him.
Hendrik Schwell.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, my second part of the
For me.
Just President,
Yes,
handing over the-
Come here.
आवश्यकता मत हुआ
Bombi Madu.
Thank you.
Yes. We'll continue with the second part. Quickly, today, Honorable High Court has come down very heavily on the present defective government headed by Dr. Pramod Sawant. I have been time and again is calling this government a defective government, and today, once again, the Honorable High Court has proved that this is a defective government. वह गव्हर्नमेंट अनैतिक संबंधान जन्माक येयलो. Illicit relationship. This government has come against the wishes of the people, against the mandate of the people. This government was imposed on the people of Goa. And since then, this government was indulged in all kind of illegalities, all kind of unconstitutional things, destruction of environment, and again people were forced to go to the court. People talk about good governance. Good governance is not that the court decides what is good for the state. It is for the government of the day to decide what is good for the state. गोंयांत कितें जालां, आज प्रत्येक गजालीक लोकांक कोर्टां वचपा पडटा. This is very bad sign of governance. This is not a good governance. This is sign of bad governance. And this government has been working in violation of constitution and the laws. The BJP has been noted for the illegalities and unconstitutional behaviors not only in Goa but throughout the country. आयचो जो हायकोर्टाचो जो वर्डिक्ट आसा, it proves that this government is working illegally, this government is working unconstitutionally, and therefore the chief minister has no moral right, he has no right to continue in the chair even for a minute. BJP has created an impression not only in Goa, all over India, that they are managing the judiciary. आज सामान्य मनशाक अशें दिसता की फ्रस्ट्रेशन जाल्लें की हो सरकार कितेंय इल्लिगलिटी करता, कॉन्स्टिट्युशना भायर वचून करता आनी ते कोर्टा जुडिशरीक मॅनेज करता. But today's judgment, it has come as a ray of hope in judiciary. Now it looks like the democracy and judiciary had collapsed in the country. This was the impression that a common man was getting. And BJP has created this impression that they are managing the judiciary, from the lowest judiciary to the highest judiciary. This was the general impression BJP has succeeded in creating. But today, this judgment is a ray of hope for restoration of democracy and constitutional values in India, I would say. As per the law, the constitutional authority, the State Election Commission is the constitutional authority. Now who is the State Election Commissioner today? Is the government servant. So State Election Commission, the government is using like any other department. The constitutional provision is that they are talking about independence of State Election Commission. State Election Commission is supposed to look at its mandate, respect its mandate, respect the constitution, respect the law. They may not have powers to do the delimitation, but they have the powers to refuse to accept the illegalities in the reservation, which the State Commission has failed. The Director of Municipality Administration, TME, has also committed the faults. They have also committed the crime. They have also done the illegalities unconstitutional. The constitutional provision as a reservation, this fulfill karna. So it is the duty of the government officer, maybe a TME. So government is trying to hijack everything, and this is very bad. What has happened today is very bad for the state. The court had given sufficient time for correction, either to the State Election Commission or to the DMA or to the government. And what State Commission is replied? They said they have no powers. They said it's the government who has decided this. That means it's clearly stated that the government headed by Dr. Pramod Sawant with UD Minister Milind Naik. That means all these illegalities are committed with the blessings and guidance of Chief Minister and UD Minister. So this clearly proves it. So we have three demands. One, the Chief Minister and the UD Minister Milind Naik should immediately step down respecting the court verdict, because they have, the stricture is strongly passed against the government, against the DME and against the State Election Commission. So the court has clearly proved them wrong, that they are working unconstitutionally. So Chief Minister should not continue in the chair after this verdict. The government should suspend the Director of Municipal Administration, and they should order inquiry. Who has forced them to do these illegalities? Why they have not followed the precedents? Why they have not followed the law while making the reservations? And why they have refused the earlier High Court order? They should have followed the earlier High Court order, which was very clear. It was a direction. So any High Court direction कित्याक follow केले ना? And third, the State Election Commission, who is the IAS officer, who is actually reporting to the Minister and the Chief Minister, who is also heading as a secretary of other departments, and he is also the Commissioner. How this can happen? How the independence of State Election Commission can be maintained? So today, immediately after this stricture, he should disassociate himself with the State Election Commission, because people have lost complete faith. All the candidates have lost the faith in him, and he cannot give justice. He cannot give the neutrality that is required. There is no, people are saying there is no fair play. They are manipulating everything. And for that purpose, to have the free and fair elections, this State Election Commissioner cannot continue. He is illegally sitting there. There is a constitutional provision to appoint the State Election Commission. State government should not use one government officer to manipulate the elections. Government should immediately appoint State Election Commission to conduct further elections. And we appeal the government. I got the information that government is going with a special petition with to the Supreme Court. This is not. तुम्ही ऑलरेडी हायकोर्टान तुमचे हाशी केला. हायकोर्टान ऑलरेडी हें पास केलें आसा. तुम्ही सुप्रीम कोर्ट वयता ही इलिगलिटीज रेग्युलरायज करपाक. You should not waste time and waste money. तुमची जे दादागिरी आसा ती हें करपाक सुप्रीम कोर्टान आनी वचून तुमी आनी हाशी करनाकात लोकांक. It is a time for the people of Goa also to make proper judgment about this government. Thank you. If you have any questions on this one.
Why are you saying that they should not go to the Supreme Court?
And they have already violated the constitution. You are again disrespecting your own law, I quote. It means you are trying to manage the judiciary. And this is what the impression they have created. Now my disqualification petition, there is a clear guidelines that the speaker has to dispose it within 3 months. They have not respected the judiciary. They have not respected the constitution. So every now and then they are trying to manipulate everything. And now they want to contrary, they are trying to go to the Supreme Court with all these illegalities, unconstitutional means. You cannot respect the constitution and then waste our money to fulfill your desires. This is the taxpayers' money. If they want to go to Supreme Court, let them pay own money and go. They cannot use taxpayers' money to fulfill their own desires and the means.
This is one thing, this illegality, what resolution, high court judgment. What are the prospects of a Congress party in the municipal elections?
See, municipality elections, we are not fighting on a party line because the government of the day has decided not to go on party lines. We have asked our local teams everywhere to go ahead with whatever way. If they want to contest, we will support them. So we are giving a good option to the various municipalities.
But in Margaon and Fakulta, there is a home Goa forward Congress alliance. There's a talk going on. There was a meeting also. What are the differences where and what they have to say on this?
We had a meeting in Benjim when Dinesh Gundurao ji was in Goa. So at that time this issue had come there about various alliance and all that thing. Since the parties, these elections are not on party line, we had decided at the highest level that let the local units decide how they want to manage these elections. If they want to take support of somebody or not, it's up to the respective constituency, respective local leaders to decide.
असेंब्ली इलेक्शन एक वर्षभरात लागले तुम्ही टाय अप करपाची कितें मनां आसा तुमच्या
Right now, our membership. Right now, Congress Party has launched its membership, and we are doing this membership in all 40 constituencies. When we are going for our membership, we are appealing everyone to join Congress. So when you are going for a membership, it's like a joining Congress, and many people have started joining. Many leaders are joining Congress. So it's a time for everyone to come under the banner of Congress Party, and that is what we are right now doing. We are moving in all our constituencies. Yesterday I have almost put 4 constituencies, and we are urging very many people who want to defeat this government that they can come and join Congress parties, and with our response, many people are joining the party.
I think in some areas, I think your leaders, local leaders, have even printed visiting cards with the party symbol, with the name of the photograph of the leaders and the candidates. I think you must have received the complaints.
Yeah, I see. As far as solution,
If it is not, how you will adjust the situation? Wherein there will be 2 big candidates of the Congress party contesting. One leader comes and says, puts this symbol.
as far as in one ward, if there are 2 congressmen trying to contest, we will try and see there is a consensus. Wherever there is single candidate, we have no problem in supporting Congress.
Visiting cards have been made.
They are free to use because it's not on party line, and party is not deciding mostly the candidates. So actually, we cannot stop anybody from.
Now my last question. What is the situation in Fakulta? I think Congress workers, they want to contest, especially in this 11 wards. I think I come here and ask people, what is the party?
There are many of leaders who have expressed the desire to contest. So I told them to contact a local bloc. So it's a local bloc basically, because we, as a party leaders, we have not decided that we will go and do it. Wherever they require our help, we will definitely go and give our help. So it is up to the local to decide.
Future local units they are very weak, so that they require others' help.
So it is up to them to make the assessment and decide. So we cannot decide and we stop this. Thank you.
आता गोवा फॉरवर्ड आणि काँग्रेस म्युनिसिपालिटी किंवा असेंब्ली इलेक्शन.
Right now we are launched a membership and we are going aggressively requesting everyone to join Congress. So there is a joint Congress is going on.